Hi everyone, today we have a special guest. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, Pastor Peter here, born again. I'm a servant of God, humble servant, just to brag a bit,
Yeah.
but I brag in Christ.
Mhm.
One thing that I want to say that I'm born again, Pastor Peter, for those that hear my sermons, but at home they call me Peter. They call me another name, I don't know to mention here.
Yeah.
My mom knows about it. K here is not my name now.
Yeah.
I used to be called K here, but K here I came to realize it is a sinner. So I'm not K here anymore. Yeah.
Okay, so what do you do?
Professionally, I'm a chef.
Yeah.
I cook for a living,
Yeah.
for people, functions, offices, but I also preach. Nowadays, I'm working for the two. I'm preaching and also I'm cooking. So if you've got a function, a gig going ahead somewhere, I can come and cook for the parties, for the weddings, for the getting together, everything, every gathering I can do that.
So do you consider yourself a man of faith?
Yeah, I consider myself a man of faith,
Yeah.
and maybe you may want to ask how. I consider myself a man of faith because since I was born again the year 1997, I have walked, the year 2007, I have walked this faith, and the faith is to follow Jesus that you have never seen.
Yeah.
Because Jesus was here 2000 years ago, and for you to be that Jesus used to be here, it takes faith. It's for you to be told that something may be like you'll be maybe sometime a very rich man with owning estates.
Yeah.
It will be a dream, but if you have faith, you can get that one. So definition of faith is faith is therefore things that you have not seen. You believe they will be there, and it is things that you believe and you hope they will happen in your life, and they are not already there. So for me, I will say that I'm a faith man because I believed in God for many things, and He have done them. I've seen God blessing me with a family, and I remember when I had not married my wife, I prayed to God. I told Him, when I marry, I want to marry a born again lady. And God gave me not only a born again lady, but also a prophet and a committed person in the work of God, because that was faith. I have not seen her, but I believe that I would marry a lady that is born again.
Okay. Yeah, since you're speaking about marriage, so what do you think are the challenges that couples face? In relationship and marriage in particular?
That's a good question because what I will say is that marriages, they've got challenges, a lot of challenges. And why they have challenges, marriages, is because they come from different people. Because like now you are marrying somebody who is not your sister, who is not your brother. And there are people that, you just meet a person, you don't know the behavior. And people also, they rush to marriages, they don't do what we call courtship. Courtship is when you get to know somebody for a while, maybe for 6 months, for 1 year, so that you can know if the behavior you are seeing in those people, you can be able to bear when you now start to settle down. And now that is the blunder that people do. And then people, they also go by the sight. They say this person is handsome, she's beautiful, but the beauty is in the heart.
They have money.
They have money. They see the appearance is very smart.
Money, so that means if I'm a guy and I'm very broke, I don't have money, that means I cannot get a good lady.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
In this generation, you're going to work harder because the people that want to be married, they are looking for the pocket, even for the appearance. And now they have got 6 tests. They can look at you like this and they say you are jobless. This guy is not working. The test they give you, they take you to a restaurant, they buy a key to lunch, and then the level of the lunch you're going to buy. If you buy chips and piripiri, tomato sauce, you say tomato sauce, don't worry, you buy next time. They know you have nothing, and you'll be dumped that very day. So you have no girlfriend that day. That is the behavior. But what I can say, there are some remnants, mabaki. Kuna mabaki wale wako tu bado, ambao those people they are not looking at the financial status of somebody. They are looking for somebody who has got discipline, character, integrity. A person that akimwangalia hivi anaona hata behavior. You know what they do? Even when you're looking for a girl, you're not looking for a girl with beauty. You're just looking for a girl with brains, and also a girl that has organizations. And that's why you follow people closely. That's why you are supposed to court. And then the other blunders people do is that you get a relationship with a person, they get pregnant. So you have to marry them. So if you marry them, you end up marrying the wrong person. That's why you should, for a man of God, I propose that people should be counseled in the church. They marry in the church. so that they also go to the church, they can be taught, because we have got what we call counseling sessions in the churches, where people can be helped how to live in a marriage when you have not much money, how you can bond in love. So the question was whether when you are broke you can get somebody. It depends on also on yourself. What are you looking for? What are your criteria? What are you looking for? What are the qualities that you want to find in a lady? If, you know, it is the men that marry the women. You know, the men, not the women that marry the men. So it's for you to take time so that you can get the right person. If you get the wrong person, you're also inconveniencing that person, because that person would have gone to the wrong person. They would have gone on well.
Okay.
Yes.
So my question is, so if I'm so unfortunate and I'm very broke, that means I cannot get a woman in my life.
You can get. For me, I'll give an example. When I was getting married, I was jobless. Actually, I was a drunkard. I used to drink, and I remember my mom, who is here. One day she called me in the bedroom. I will not forget. And then she told me, wewe unafikiria unaona sasa familia inakuwa kubwa. And then it was a challenge because I was looking for a job. I was frustrated. Now I was drinking alcohol to try and reduce stress. And when my mom called me privately and she asked me, "Uviro unaendelea? Si uko na watoto sasa, mtoto sasa unafaa ufikirie zaidi." She was concerned about my life. But that time we were not happy in the family because we don't have food. We are borrowing food. Sometimes we are locked out of the house, rental house. But because of the faith that we began to talk about, when I was born again, I was able to secure a job. And from there, things improved. And the bond between myself and my wife and the children was now good. So it doesn't mean that when you are broke, you cannot get a wife. You can. But also you have to pray, and you have also to be hardworking. Because, you know, the lady will look at the level of hard work. Not that you're in the house all the time, and then you expect her to be happy. Or you would rather get out of the house, walk, and then say, nimepata 250. Not to be here all the time. You cannot. You should rather aone umeenda, unakuja jioni kumwambia kuku, atakwambia ni sawa, wewe oga, sijali kesho itakuwa poa. Lakini if you are there, sitting just there, that's a problem. What I'm saying, you need to be hardworking in the marriage. Even if you are jobless, you can go there out of the marriage, kuna kazi, you get 200, you tell her, I've gotten 200, we share. You just a budget for 150. Just give me 50 for maybe an emergency tomorrow. So you can get a person, but the person that is able to see the future. Not the person that is able, who is also just seeing where you are. Mtu anaona mbele, anaona kwamba huyu mtu akona potential.
You talked about courtship. So what do you think is the right period of time before you went into marriage?
You know courtship, like I saying, you are marrying somebody who is not your relative. Because if you are marrying like our sister, sasa unajua mtoa tabia, unajua kama Shiro. If you are marrying a person like Shiro, unasema
you know that person.
You know, sasa wewe unakasirika sana. Huyo nikimuoa atasumbua. But Shiro ameolewa na mtu mwingine because hakukaa na yeye. So kwa hivyo the problem comes. Sasa alionea kwa nyumba. Na yeye hakukaa na yeye amjue. And that's the problem we are saying. Ya kwamba ukikaa na mtu, hiyo ndio tabia. Unaona pia mtu vile anakula, vile ukienda kama unampata na watu wengine. So kama mmaliza miezi 6, unajiona kitu mbaya kwa yeye. Mtu miezi 6 mtu anaweza kuhide sana. Kuna vitu utaona negative things that are coming out.
So 6 months.
6 months the minimum is good. But no, also it may not also
I think from other people's experience, other there are some others wanajuanga mtu after even 2 years, 3 years. You know, there are those people who hide. So what I think is, let's say you have a long distance relationship. The other courtship you are saying 6 months is okay. So that means for a long distance relationship, it's about a year. You double it.
There's no problem. I was saying minimum is 6 months. It can go even up to 3 years.
What happens depending on the level of knowing each other.
Also I want to add this and say, if somebody is the university, after that year, she's not ready for marriage. Maybe she's in the 2nd year. You know, those are 2 years. So in the meantime, what you should do, you must not engage yourself to deep relationship. Make that person like a sister ahead. Muwe mkiongea when they are far. So that you are able to know. Because if you get closer to people, they hide things.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is that you cannot know a person completely, even in 3 years. Because people, they show their characters after 10 years. So that's why, you see, let me tell you one thing. When you're marrying, when you're courting, the first few months, kama ni kukula na kula pole pole. Nipakie sitakula hiyo. Wewe umepata mtu mzuri ya kurangi sana. Then akuitishi pesa, akuitishi hata nguo. Unambia utishangi vitu. Lakini after 10 years, sasa vile unaona unakuta amekula kabisa hata mbele yako, sasa ingine anakumalizia. So anatoa true colors, anaanza kukutukana. Wako sasa ile keumako. That time, you know, when you are beginning, they are very good. After, let me tell you one thing. Even it is after 10 years, you find the true color of a person in the homes. Unaweza kuona mtu amekasirika, hata watu wengine wanaanza kuchapa wanaume, unasikia coffee pa. And she was very humble in the beginning. So after 10 years is when you get the good colors of a person. So courtship alone, just it give you the basics, and but that's why I told you you must pray first. Kitambo watu walikuwa naomba. You pray for a life partner. If you don't pray, you know, let me tell you one thing. When God wanted to bless Adam with a wife, what did he do? He made him to sleep, akatoa mbavu moja. So hiyo mbavu moja ikatengeneza mwanamke, hiyo kila mtu atakutanga. So if when David want to marry, she should pray God apate mbavu. Ili itafit mbavu yake ndi fit ule mtu. That's why they will not have problems. But if she get a big rib, tutakuwa nakosana bitoshei. Ama ni kadogo itoshei. So that's why I say the first thing you should do when you want to marry is to pray. If you don't pray, you get the wrong person. The rest of your life, you get a permanent problem.
Of course.